Silent Hill 2 reaction. So I believe out of this entire panel, Phil, you're the only one that's played the game so far.
Spotlight.
It scared the shit out of me. I've already I started playing it last night. I played it for 2 hours. Graphics, great. Fog, dude. Like I played the original. I played all. No, I haven't played all the Silent Hill games. I did play the first one. Scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I was like, what, like maybe 15 years old? Scared the shit out of me at playing it at dark. I played the second one. I couldn't finish it because I was scared the shit out of it.
The second one's the best one, man. And now you're playing it again.
And the third one, I finished it because I was like, okay, I was a little bit older, a little bit braver, not much of a wimp. Okay. The third one I did finish. I haven't played. I think there was another one was called The Room. Also,
The Room, that one, yeah.
That one I didn't play, but yeah,
there was also Shattered Memories, which was
Shattered Memories. Yeah,
that game is probably one of the most expensive PS2 or Wii games that you could buy because I believe it's out on Wii as well.
I have a PS5, John. I have a PS5, so I played it there. Silent Hills. Yeah, dude. Like I said, as of now, like I'm 2 hours already on the game. I like it. But dude, like when you get that radio and you start to listen to that static and like, holy shit. Like I was going through the holes like on the game and like I would see something, I hear the radio, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pop right away. I wouldn't even run. I would just go ahead and kill that motherfucker. Boom, done. Get out of it, dude. Because here's the thing though. It's not like Resident Evil. Resident Evil, there's a lot of bullets. Silent Hill, not so much. So you gotta get dirty. Absolutely gotta get dirty, man. Josh, I mean, have you played the games originally?
I'm a pussy.
But all right, hold on. You said okay. All right, you earned a drop there. You earned a drop. I'm gonna give you
Simple Jack, the story of a mentally impaired farmhand who can talk to animals, was a box office disaster that many critics called one of the worst movies of all time.
I ain't got a good brain.
I think you've got a fine brain, Jack.
You make me happy.
I love you, Josh. I love you.
I love you. It's all love. It's all. But I have a question for you two. That would be me.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
Have either of you played PT?
Yes! And I swear to God, I kick myself in the ass every day for deleting that fucking thing off my PS4.
You did?
Bro, this is going back years, man. This is like back when the PS4 first came out, like, and I got it, and then I remember downloading the demo, and I played it, and I'm like, yo, this is dope, but I'll never play it again because I played it already. And then I deleted it, and then the controversy happened, and they took it off, and I couldn't get it back. And
was that going to be
so?
That was supposed to be the next Silent Hill game, and it was supposed to star Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead.
Shit.
Yes.
You never played it, Phil?
No, I didn't play it.
Bro, okay, listen. I'm pretty sure.
Just thinking about it.
Listen, I'm pretty sure there are ways that fans have found a way that you could play it on PC now. There might be a way, but the best thing you could do, dude, is watch a walkthrough of PT. Go on YouTube, just type in PT walkthrough and watch this fucking game, bro. Watch it.
I still, my PlayStation that I have over there, rocks. I'm off to talk, but it still has the file.
Bro, do you know how much you could sell your PlayStation for?
I know, because my ex actually downloaded it onto mine. But the only thing is, I think it's under his PSN, so I don't know if I technically can.
Wait, Guillermo del Toro was also involved in this.
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna share this with the chat just in case if anybody doesn't know.
And Hideo Kojima,
what we're talking about.
I believe.
Yeah.
Hideo Kojima, dude.
Yes.
So I didn't know, Phil, if you knew about any of the development of this game, because I thought I had heard some elements might have made it into Silent Hill 2. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, Roxanne, if you heard anything.
Listen, I'm probably gonna pick it up on Monday,
Okay.
and I will start playing through it. And by the next time we have our podcast, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So PT, if y'all didn't know, it was just a random drop on the PlayStation Store.
Came out of nowhere. Yep.
Came out
Yeah.
one of the most terrifying. I'm literally like shaking, rocks. Like honestly, like thinking about the gameplay, it is horrifying because you're in a room and you're in like a loop, right? And if you do something wrong and you got somebody coming right up in your face, and it's so the PlayStation controller, the like you're talking about, Phil, the voices that came out of the PlayStation can like it is so terrible.
And the microphone, the game actually listened to you because there's a point in the game where if you get to the end, you have to figure out what the ghost's name is, and you actually have to say her name.
You have to say,
And it hears you say her name. And actually, I saw a video not too long ago where they were showing the development of the game. And did you know that she's actually right behind the character the entire time?
yes.
Really?
Yes.
I
Yes.
Yeah, we had friends come over when I was with my ex and like play it with us, and they were freaked. They were like, "Turn it off, turn on all the lights." Like it was so fun. So I wasn't a pussy that day. Silent Hill 2, I will live vicariously through because I'm still like traumatized from PT. But that was
PT was phenomenal. It's a shame as to what happened to that game. But if some of those elements made it into Silent Hill 2,
let me know.
then that would be amazing. That
'Cause
would
maybe
totally
I
be
will
amazing.
like check you guys' gameplay out if y'all.
But I'm curious. Did Kojima have anything to do with this one, with this remake?
I don't think so.
I don't believe.
Let me.
so.
Let me go into.
Because I don't know how that
Well,
works. If they could have even like put elements.
But now we know. So okay. So Silent Hills or PT
PT.
was Kojima with
Yeah.
Norman Reedus. But now we
Yes.
know that they ended up working together, but on a different game.
On Death Stranding,
is
which
not-
listen, it's
yeah.
not even close. Like we were, like I'm not gonna shit on Death Stranding, but compared to what we could have had with PT,
Yeah, that game. Oh, so because if you get out right, Rox, then you get the reveal.
yes, you get the reveal where you see Norman Reedus. That was you. That was your
You're
character.
playing as and
Yeah,
that
no,
was
he's
fetus in the sink. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
In the bathroom
Yep.
sink. Yeah.
yeah, no. So no, Kojima's not involved in
So
this. one.
Kojima wasn't involved.
So
Okay.
probably they didn't do. I think maybe it might have been like a propaganda thing, like PT got into Silent Hill 2, so that's what made me.
And PT
So-
stood for playable trailer. That was what it stood for. Playable trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, the scores here look decent. 86. So Metacritic 86 out of 100. OpenCritic 94%. GameSpot, okay, 9 out of 10.
Playable
IG,
teaser, not trailer. I just seen it in the
Playable
comments.
teaser, okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, the numbers and score looks good. So I mean, again, I'm only 2 hours in it, so definitely gonna continue later. But
I'm curious if they kept all the same story elements as the original. That's my curiosity. I can't wait to play it to find that out. Because the original Silent Hill 2 that one messed with me when I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie.
oh, dude, it messed with a lot of
That one messed with me. And if they kept it, if they were
because these games also they had different endings depending on what you did. You had the good ending or the bad
good ending and the bad ending. Yep.
because I remember playing the first one for the first Silent Hill. I got both. Wait, was it? I think it was 5 endings or 4. I don't remember.
Well, it's just I'm
had
worried because like
multiple endings.
when they remade Resident Evil, especially Resident Evil 3, it was so far off from what the original Resident Evil 3 was. Like, did you ever play Resident Evil 3, the original?
I
on
played them
PS1?
all. I played them all.
And then you played the remake, right?
Mhm.
So, like, you can't tell me that you weren't disappointed with the whole Nemesis mechanics and how he was basically like a scripted part of the game where he only showed up in certain elements. Where in the original, he actually fucking stalked you. He could have appeared anywhere.
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So-
that I agree. That could. Yeah.
Right. So,
Right.
like,
but hold on. So hold that thought. We got that, but with Mr. X on Resident Evil 2.
yes.
That one would still be random on the remake,
But
not
that's
on,
how-
on Nemesis.
But again, that's how it also was in Resident Evil 2 as well. The thing with
Right.
the thing with Resident Evil 3 is it was actually a different development team. That it wasn't the same development team from 2.
Okay.
It was a different development team, and they didn't cook as long. You know what I'm saying? 2 was the big one that they cooked on, and 3 was kind of like a rush job that they wanted to get out there real quick. They didn't really take the time needed to give that game the love and care it should have had.
What about 4? Did the remake?
4 was awesome. 4 was awesome. 4 was phenomenal. If you haven't played the
but-
remake of 4,
No, I played the only Resident. I've played all the Resident Evil. I'm a big Resident Evil game. The only Resident Evil that I hate, I played 7. I didn't like it because I don't like first person. I need third person.
third person. Okay.
I need third person. I just need it for that game. Village, I didn't play because I have no interest in it. Again,
Dude, you would love Village. I was never big into like the first person view either, but as soon as I played Village, phenomenal. A great game. You'll love it.
One with the family.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and even the DLC, all the DLC that came with that game was just phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I
No,
didn't like the
I've-
redesign of that character though.
Give me 1 second. 1 second here.
Yeah, no, I played Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Revelations 1, Revelations 2. Dude, I'm again, like when I see Resident Evil, I played them all, and I know I'm not gonna get freaked out like with Silent Hill because this is more a psychological game than a more horror game. You know what I mean? Yeah, I played that. Yeah,
What?
I have that one. Yeah.
This is the original 4.
Oh, nice.
The original
I played that
4
on Wii,
PS4 port. Okay. 5
Yeah.
5,
PS5
Oh,
PS4 port. 6
6. 6 was a weak game.
Yeah.
That was a weak game.
I mean, I like the team up element, but
Hmm.
yeah, you're right.
Play it, dude.
Yeah,
Play
I
it.
played that one. I played 7.
You played that one.
I played the Village. I didn't have to
Village is awesome. I enjoyed that one. And then obviously the 2 remakes,
play. Yeah.
right? So I have all of I basically have the whole series minus like Code Veronica and all those niche ones, but I got the
I don't know
main
why they haven't-
series on PS4.
I don't know
PS5.
why they haven't done Code Veronica yet. Like, what are they waiting for?
They had a like you know when they released the PS2 games on PS4, they do have a digital version of the PS2 game that you could download for Code Veronica, but it's not a remake. It is just literally the PS2 game.
No, I know. I'm just saying, why haven't they done a remake?
I think just because it's not a mainline series. I think they were focused on redoing the mainline series. That way they could push forward in that same story universe with part 7, part 8, part 9, and everything else that comes out afterwards. They were trying to modernize the franchise, in my opinion. That's because like when you go back to the original games, like just take a look at like the dialogue and the voice acting, it wasn't there. It's not on that level, right?
Yeah, but you need to know if you're gonna get okay. So if you're doing Resident Evil from chronologically, I mean, if you go to Resident Evil 5, you need to play Veronica X because that's when Chris Redfield sees Wesker, and then on 5 they see Gerald. So I mean, it's just whatever, dude. It's just tomato.
I hear you. I get what you're saying, but like I said, I understand they probably just wanted to focus on the mainline games. I mean, I think Code Veronica would probably make a killing if they redid it, but
What did y'all think, real quick, about the Chris Redfield redesign? Because I was not feeling that
in the new one, like in Village.
in the new one.
Oh yeah, no. I was like, no.
I was like, why'd you do that?
Because like they're trying to move away from that exaggerated punching boulders style look that he had. They're like, when you take a look at everything that they did with Village and that they did with Resident Evil Biohazard, it was a completely different art style. Completely different art. So they're going for a much more realistic thing now, right? So I think it only made sense to give Chris a more realistic design, just like they gave Leon in 4 a little bit more of a realistic design. All the characters got that realistic makeover. You know what I'm saying? So they had to do something with him. They couldn't keep him looking like that big macho fucking. It just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work in the new series going forward, I don't think. They made him more of a soldier now. He's more of a soldier, than like, I mean, he was still a soldier before, but now he's more of a classic. He's got the classic traits now, in my opinion.
He's not Captain Cold.
yeah. But so when we're comparing these games to Silent Hill 2, like what Phil was saying was that it's completely different type of horror. Completely different. Where Silent Hill is that psychological style horror, whereas the Resident Evil series is more that zombie first. That you take it it's coming right at you. You know what I mean? Whereas Silent Hill really builds as you go along. It's scarier and scarier and scarier.
Godspeed,
Right.
Bill. Godspeed. You're stronger than I. And you too.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I've always been a fan of the horror genre, especially in video games. Like, I'm not. I mean, I love just when I was a kid, 13, 14, 15 years old, like that was my jam. You turn off the lights at night, turn on the PlayStation, turn on the Xbox, and like